This is an Atari Game Center, obviously. It's basically holds your system and games in here. Atari systems. I found this at a, at that same family-run estate sale where you just gathered stuff together and you found a family member and they gave you a price. And I got all sorts of stuff for like $25, including this. And these are kind of rare, and it sold for $75. I found this Singer sewing machine a couple years ago. Did a little preliminary research on it, and knew I needed to do more, and then it kind of got lost in the shuffle. But I rediscovered it, did a little look up on the serial number, and it's from 1891. It's also has another interesting piece of information. This is called a fiddle base when it's curved like this, or actually it's a fiddle bed. And this is a treadle powered machine. A belt would come up and go inside here, and then this is sort of a tensioner, and you would power it with your feet. And I was able to sell this for $100. This is one of those massagers, professional models, more like a thumper, I think they call them. It's just got a couple of speeds on it, but I picked this up on an online auction for a minimum bid of a couple dollars. I've sold lots of these types of massagers in the past. This one went for $45. Another record player replacement sold. This is a BSR McDonald, and it's their professional series. Got a lot of nice features on it compared to the cheaper BSRs. And someone from Bonanza, watch out, messaged me and asked if it would fit in their console, and they gave me the model number, and I said yes it would, and they turned around and bought it right away. $250 on Bonanza. It's been a pretty slow week after a good start, but this sold yesterday. Today's Saturday. This is a vintage Tom Swift and his Jet Marine book. Hardcover. I believe the copyright was 1954 on this. And this sold for $12. Another amplifier part. This is actually off of a Pioneer SX636 amplifier. It's the antenna connections. It's taken quite a while to sell. It sold for $19.99. I don't even go with that 99 anymore on my sales. But again, just a part off of a non-working amplifier. These are mud flaps featuring the Tasmanian Devil. I bought these a year ago, or almost a year ago. I remember we went out of town to a citywide garage sale, small town, South Dakota, right around Cinco de Mayo. And I picked these up for a couple of dollars, and they finally sold for $50. This is a dual turntable. I'm familiar with the duals. I've done quite a few, but most of them were the early 70s, late 60s, and they were record changers. This is their direct drive single play model. It's a real nice turntable. I found it on an online auction locally, and I think I bid $40 for it. But after doing some research, it's highly regarded as one of their better turntables. And I did have to replace the stylus, clean up the pitch control, and did a little bit of regular maintenance on the moving parts. I finally got it up for sale. I'm having new floors put in my house, so it's been kind of a mess for doing stuff. But I finally got it up for sale yesterday morning, Sunday morning, and it sold yesterday evening for $400. This is an old Diston crosscut saw with a buddy handle. Handle can be moved to the other end. And this is another one of those last year springtime garage sale finds. I think I ended up paying $5 or $10 for it. And I put it up for $150 and just sat and waited. Finally sold. This is a Polaroid 600 camera. Nice little pop-up design, if I can get the button there. I've had this for quite some time. Priced it at $25, and somebody made an offer of $22 for it today. And of course, I was agreeable. Another item that's been gestating for about a year. Picked this up last spring at a garage sale. It's still new in the box. The box was open, but it's a ceiling light actually. But it's got that nice cone, perforated cone shape to it, and mounting hardware in the original box. And I was able to sell this for $50. This is another part off of a Ninja coffee maker that I bought for $5 and it didn't work. Been selling the parts off it. This is the Brew Basket, and it sold for $14 on Bonanza. This is a pair of lock knobs. Remember those? For a Ford product. Probably came from a Mustang or a Ford Granada of the 70s. Hexagonal shape. And I found these just in a box of parts that I had, and decided not to be shy on pricing them because they're very rare apparently. And I got $30 for them. This is another dual turntable. This one I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. I paid about $90 for it. It didn't have the center spindle for record changers. I had to buy that separately, and that cost about $45. And did the regular service on it. This one came with the original boxes. It was a 3-piece set: the dust cover, the changer itself, and the United Audio base. But it all worked perfect. It only took about 5 days to sell at $500.